Picture this, you're feeling good, strolling down the streets, commuting to work or to see a friend, feeling confident in your stride, but there's something off here. You notice stunning women passing by, but they never seem to look your way. Why is that? Despite feeling good about ourselves, sometimes we're just invisible to women. It's like we're wearing Harry Potter's invisibility cloak. I've been there myself. When I first moved to the US and I couldn't speak English properly yet, it was really bad. It was like I wasn't even there. They would see my classmates, they would see my friends, but not me. So I had to learn how to stand out, to make sure that women noticed me. And over the years, I've tested a bunch of things out to see what worked. And I compiled all of those things that worked for me into this video. For example, at a pretty young age, I decided to test out going to school with non-styled hair. So carefree, no product, just use my fingers to give it some direction, versus purposely styled hair. Look, the hairstyle wasn't great. It was like a spiky, gelled up hairstyle that's obviously not cool today and actually quite embarrassing. But at the time, this hairstyle changed everything for me. I mean, it was like magic. It immediately made girls notice me. I went into school and all of a sudden the invisibility cloak was gone. Girls were looking at me. A few of them even approached me. They came up to me to compliment me, to ask me about my hair. And I remember at the time I was so shy. I didn't even know what to say. So I literally said, yeah, this is the new me. And that was truly life-changing. It was like a rebirth. The new me had arrived. I just needed to stand out from all of the other guys with this crazy new hairstyle that I decided to try. And the lesson was very clear to me. To be noticed, you need to be unique. Now, if you're reaching for that gel tub right now to spike up your hair into my old hairstyle nicknamed the torch, please don't. There are far better hairstyles for you nowadays that will still make you stand out without looking like you're Guy Fieri or looking like you're trying to start the new NSYNC. The point is, just try something different. If no one is noticing, you need to change it up. If you've had the side part your entire life, how about going for a textured fringe or a curly undercut, a middle part, a messy quiff? There are so many hairstyles to choose from, and for some reason, the majority of men go through their lives without experimenting. And if you never try it, you will never know. One of the benefits of moving to the US was that I got my driver's license at 16 years old instead of 18 in Brazil. So I remember the moment I got my driver's license, the first thing I did was sign up to the gym. I used to drive my green 1995 VW Jetta to Planet Fitness. It was $20 a month and it was a dream come true. I felt so free. I felt like a man for the first time. So I took working out and gaining muscle mass very seriously at the time. And within 6 months, my whole body had changed. I went from being this scrawny kid, 140 pounds wet, to about 150 pounds, which was a big change for me. I looked completely different with those 10 extra pounds in the right places. And this transformation made me realize one thing: girls loved it. They were way more attracted to a guy who took care of himself, who worked out, over being skinny and looking weak. And the funny thing is, even guys noticed and started coming up to me and asking me what I did to look so much better. I had friends join me at the gym for workout sessions, asking me about the supplements that I was taking, which at the time was a tub of mass gainer every single month. It was the most disgusting, powdery thing ever, but it worked. Adding that muscle mass got me noticed 10 times more than before. Not just by the girls my age, but also slightly older girls in college. It was a crazy discovery for me at the time. You have to remember, there was no YouTube gurus back then. All right, I was completely winging everything, just testing things out, and it worked. As a matter of fact, a study published in Proceedings B found that women unanimously preferred men with larger arms and pecs. Unanimously. And it's not even because it looks better, because that's subjective. But being in good shape shows that you're disciplined, that you're healthy, that you take care of yourself, and you're more suitable as a protector. That's what makes it more attractive. And if you want to look your best and get noticed, then you should absolutely hit the subscribe button below, because I will help you do that with these free YouTube videos. We just hit a massive milestone. 4 million subscribers on the channel, which is a number, honestly, I can't even comprehend. Thank you so much. Subscribe, leave a comment telling me about your experience with getting noticed or not noticed by girls, and I'll make sure to reply to as many as possible today. And the next change that will get you there is having unique style. The way that you dress is the way that you present yourself to the world. I call it your packaging. It's really all about the way that you present yourself, the way that you package yourself. That's the first impression that people will get when they see you. Your personality, your charisma, that's amazing, but that comes after. So how do you make sure you're giving yourself the best shot at a great first impression? Your style. Your style changes the way that people see and perceive you. When you look at a man in a suit, you immediately think a businessman, a boss. When you see a guy in a cool street style outfit, you think more edgy, youthful, modern style. We don't know these two guys, but we just judge them by their looks. That's exactly what humans do. So make sure that you look your best. Your outfit should represent the man that you want to be seen as. And I'm not gonna sit here and tell you which style you should go for specifically because it's highly subjective. But learn to dress for your age, for your environment, and for your personality. And it's not just about the top and the pants. Your footwear also needs to be on point. And if you want a footwear refresh for 2024, then check out the brand Bruno Mars. I've been working with them for years now, and what you get for the price is crazy. These black wingtip sneakers with the white soles, they look great. They're easy to style, they're super comfortable. Great for the man who wants to look well dressed without trying too hard. Also great for the guy who commutes to work and wants to look good but needs comfortable sneakers. These are crazy comfortable. I styled them with this all black outfit that any guy can pull off, and they look amazing, as you can see. They also have Chelsea boots if that's more your vibe. I'm gonna link them in the description of this video, and you're gonna be surprised when you see the price on these Bruno Mars shoes. It's honestly hard to believe how affordable they are. And look, every guy out there is wearing sneakers. If you want to stand out, these brown boots are great. Easy to style with any outfit that has those earth tone vibes. I went with carpenter pants, a textured turtleneck, and a long tan overcoat. And the boots are extremely comfortable. They have a zipper on the inside, so you don't have to struggle to put them on or to take them off. And on top of that, if you use my code, you get an additional discount on the already very affordable shoes. So check out the first link in the description below to see all of the styles that they have. Another really easy way to stand out is by using the power of facial hair. And this is some powerful stuff. Most men don't even realize this, but facial hair can completely change your face shape. A beard or a stubble, they can create the illusion of a stronger, more defined jawline. This can add those masculine angles to your face, which most women agree is more attractive. That's why I keep this stubble year round. I know for a fact that if I shave, it just doesn't look as good. The jawline is just not as sharp. All right, and it contours my jawline properly. It makes my face look more masculine. And a groomed beard can also help balance your facial features, so it creates that sense of symmetry. Symmetry is attractive. This is especially beneficial for you if you have a less defined face shape, especially round or oval. And last but not least, a beard or facial hair can sometimes make a man look older and more mature. By now, you probably already know that women tend to date guys who are slightly older and more mature. So this gives you an advantage by making you look more mature. None of that matters unless you walk with confidence and make eye contact as you walk by others. Have you ever noticed those guys, or sometimes even girls, who walk looking down at their feet? It makes it seem like they're hiding something, like they're scared of making eye contact, which shows lack of confidence. When you're walking, I want you to remember, and I know this sounds funny, but just hear me out, stride purposefully, with confidence. Avoid shuffling or dragging your feet. A good stride has purpose and it has energy. Look straight ahead, make eye contact with the people that you pass. Avoid staring, of course, you don't want to look creepy, but a friendly nod or a smile, it just shows confidence and approachability. You need to look approachable. If you don't make eye contact with anyone as you walk by, you're never gonna know who you walked by. So from now on, walk with purpose and confidence and look approachable. This is one of the most overlooked but most attractive traits that a man can have. Now, another attractive trait that women love on men that are vocal instead of being shy. Now, hear me out because this is important. This in no way, shape, or form means be loud and obnoxious. That's just annoying, and that's just obvious that you're begging for attention at that point. All you have to do is not be shy when you're in a group setting, or even when you're talking to one person, particularly a beautiful woman. Talk to her as if you're talking to a good friend of yours. Ask questions, make jokes, fill that awkward silence with interesting conversation, especially on a first or second date. You're both somewhat shy. You have butterflies, both of you, that's normal. So acknowledge that it's there, feel it, but don't focus on it. Focus on the conversation. What's my next question? What is she saying? I really need to pay attention to what she's saying so I can ask good questions and be interested in what's happening. Make that conversation interesting, funny. Show her that you're a good time. Shy guys miss out on so many opportunities because they don't speak up. Don't be that guy. Let it out. And when you're speaking, project your voice to make sure that everyone can hear you properly. A lot of people don't know their speaking voice yet. They haven't found it. The way you communicate with others says so much about you, so you need to nail this. Learn to use the right volume. Don't mumble because people won't understand you. Only then will she notice you and give you the eyes. You know the eyes. And when she does, you're gonna need to know what to do next. But don't worry, I have a whole video on what to do when a girl looks at you right here. Check out that first link to see all of the shoes that Bruno Mars has to offer, and subscribe so you don't miss any of my next videos. I'll see you in the next one.